In this video, we're going to look at creating assignments on a classwork page. So if you aren't already there, go ahead and go to the classwork page. This create button gives us a variety of different options, and the first one is assignment. Clicking on assignment will bring us to this new window, and from top to bottom, left to right, we'll read it like a book. Here we have a list of any courses that I would have. So if it was something that I needed to assign to multiple classes, I would be able to check box any of those. Students, I needed to assign things to specific students. We're going to go ahead and give it a title. Real classic title here. Any instructions that they might need, you could fill in there. Points. They don't have to have points. It can be ungraded. It could fall in line with our standards-based grading and simply be on a scale of 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, depending on where you're at. So I can go ahead and put in 4. Due date. The thing about the due date is if you don't set one, it will not show up on their stream as upcoming work, and it also cannot be marked as missing. So things will automatically be marked as missing if things are not turned in by a certain due date through Google Classroom if they are assigned there. So right now I got this set to due tomorrow. You can also set a time that those can be due as well. Topics, we can create topics and decide which topic new assignments will go into. Originality reports, check in on a different video there, or if you're in yours, you can click on the information button, which will take you to some details about that. All right, you can also create rubrics. We'll also look at that a little bit later. That'll be a totally different video. We are just focused on the basic assignment right now. Going down the bottom here, we have 4 different ways that we can include resources and or assignment templates. This paperclip, as it has always been, is a symbol for attachments, and these will be things that will be attached from your computer. So if I click into this, it will open up a box that immediately goes from File from my device. That will be pulling anything that you need to share there, PDFs, images, Word documents, whatever it may be, videos. Notice you have all of these up here, which are going to be the same if I go to this, which is the symbol for Google Drive. So if I need to attach something from Google Drive, which I will go ahead and do, we're going to do the It's Notes here. Okay, and that is a Google Doc. Whenever you are assigning a Google Doc or a Google Slide, and for some Word files, you also might happen to be sharing with your students, though it's just recommended that you use docs and slides as much as possible within Google Classroom. You have these options. So students can view a file. This is the setting you would want probably if you were just sharing a resource that was related to the assignment. But we also have the option of students can edit file. If I choose this, this literally means that every student will be on the same exact page. So they are not on each their own. They are all together in one place being able to edit something, which does serve its purpose in certain circumstances. But for most assignments that you will do, you will greatly appreciate the option to make a copy for each student. And what this will do is it will make that copy and put their name on it and share it with you so that we can remove all of those unnecessary steps that just suck up too much class time. So having this set up, I could also, again, choose to add any additional resources. Perhaps I need students to watch a video on basic grammar. And as wise as I am, I picked the most relevant video, which in this case was the first one. Look, it's only 1 hour and 57 minutes. All right, so resources as well as the assignment, as well as if I need a hyperlink. Okay, and this might even be, their instructions might take them through a few different things that are part of the entire assignment. So let's say when they were done, they had to go to typing.com. Add that link. And so all 3 of these things now will show up here. Only one of them is going to have a copy made for them, and the others become resources or other places to go. Before I go ahead and assign anything, here we have a trash can. I can immediately trash this right away. If I were to click out of this window or my computer caught on fire, everything that I've done so far is already saved as a draft, and I'll go ahead and just kind of click off of here. So there it is. There's my test assignment, already categorized into the topic that I had. I'm going to go back into that now. And there's everything that I was setting up. And I could just assign it, which means it would post immediately to the classroom, but sometimes it's nice to plan ahead, and we can schedule our postings of assignments to happen at a specific day and a specific time, so that they become a little bit more timely and perhaps not a distraction or just something else that students might click on before you want them to access something else that might be posted on Classroom. And then again, you can also save as a draft. I'm going to go ahead and assign this. Students will see the assignment in their streams immediately, just a notification to educate us as we're getting to know this. Now, as this is happening, it's important to note that any new students that would come into the classroom would also have access to this assignment, even though they came in after the fact. Now you see my assignment here. If I need to recategorize it, drag it down at the bottom, drag it to the top, put it somewhere else. I also have the ability to do that really quickly as well. Okay, so that is how we create assignments. Please see the other video on grading the assignments that are in Google Classroom.